Hey, it's been a while. Anything going on YouTube at all that I've missed? Particularly with Pat the NES Punk and anything that he said. Oh wait, let me have a sip of this delicious soy latte. There's one thing that I've learned in my short and failing tenure at YouTube is there's no reason to belabor any subject longer than it needs to be, and, more importantly, to try and reason with stupidity. There are a lot of people that have made a response to Pat, and they're trying to approach it with reason and logic to someone who doesn't approach things with reason and logic. For those of you that don't know, and I don't know how you wouldn't, Blizzard holds a convention every year for their video games, and people show up and pay to be a part of this or pay to watch online. And they announce all the things that they're doing in gaming and everything else. And they closed by announcing that Diablo, one of their most beloved franchises, is going mobile. The crowd started booing, and in their infinite wisdom, the guy, whatever that dummy's name was, and I don't care enough to look up, started saying, "Oh, what, you guys don't have cell phones?" Let me clue you in. If the crowd starts booing you, make something up. Fans were understandably a little bit upset because they wanted to see another one of these games. They don't put out Diablo games very often. One came in 2000, the other came in 2012 or something like that. I'm not a super huge Diablo fan, but I understand their exquisite pain. Unlike the two fools that are the subject of this video, Pat the NES Punk and his cohort, Brian Posehn-looking Ian. They have a podcast that I can't imagine gets any numbers on iTunes or anything, but they have a podcast where they talk informatively and say things out of turn and making no sense when it comes to video gaming. And Ian makes a lot of these... Ian, what is this? What are you doing when you're making a point? If you speed up the video, this is Ian, the entire video. Like, I have a lot of weird affectations, but I'm not casting, like, spells, like throwing ice, Frioga. I'm Ian. Since people have been trying to talk sense to Pat, I'm not going to try to talk sense to Pat, because I don't know if I clued you into all this. Pat the NES Punk, because sucked. He's kind of always sucked. And he's always said really dumb things, and he's always come off really uninformed. I haven't watched a whole heck of a lot of his videos, but the videos that I have watched didn't make any sense. And the one review he did of a video game had a dominatrix in it. And I don't understand why he did that. Why did you do that, Pat? I click on review game, you got a woman spanking you. Are you trying to tell me something? Are you kinky? Are you kinky, Pat? Come to Daddy Goose. Come on, I'll spank you. And really, the thing that we need to focus on is not how inaccurate they are or uninformed, is how condescending and dismissive they are to all gamers, really, and people who are displeased with this decision. Because they could be not on the side of gamers, but you don't have to act like a dick. Like, you're acting like a dick, and not only are you acting like dicks, you're doubling down on it on Twitter and everything. Maybe some people who weren't familiar with the Diablo franchise made fun of it on mobile and started playing it. I mean, you know, there's a huge mobile market. You hear that? People who try to advertise with Pat. Huge, I understand marketing. I'm smart. They're just a bunch of crybabies. That's all they are. You know, just a bunch of crybabies. That's all. They can't be. This is as much as I really can defend them, because fuck them. Fuck that guy in the red shirt that got up. They can't defend anything. Pat the NES Punk's been around YouTube for a long time and doing gaming, and he's gained a lot of. I don't know why he's gained a lot of popularity, but he has. And the one thing that he has going for him is what a lot of YouTube personalities have going for them. They have a bunch of games. It's like Alpha Omega Sin and Pete Dorr, and all of them pretty much are as entertaining as wet cardboard, but they have a lot of games behind them, so people just stare at them like, oh, look at all those games. I don't care what he's saying, but man, does he have a collection. God, this is boring. And beyond that, I don't know if there's much else that they've ever had to offer. Maybe someone can clue me in. But the one thing that I think Alan Jermaine Jackson in the quartering. The dude, I don't know who you are, dude. You just popped up. It's just like, hey, he's got a lot of subscribers. Never heard of him. Drawn and quartering. Okay. Said something like all of his favorite YouTubers, like, you know, from AVGN to Angry Joe to Pat the NES Punk, all just turned. And I'm going to say the same thing I said to him. They were douchebags before. Like, if you don't suddenly just turn into a douchebag like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. If you act like a douchebag, you just double down. You just get more douchey. That's all that's happened. So these people are getting more douchey, and people like that are so afraid of being labeled like these toxic gamers, and they want to separate themselves from Gamergate. Like they're the woke soy boys. They're the sensitive male. Okay, they know everything, and I don't know why I put on that voice, but I did. They're sensitive, right? They understand. They'll wear the fake pregnant thing to understand. So I need to understand what it's like to be pregnant as I drop everything. Let me put on this pregnant suit so I can feel your pain. Oh yeah, that must be so hard to be a woman. But they're more knowledgeable. They're more sensitive. They're more understanding. They're more progressive than you are. And you toxic gamers, you're the ones that are responsible. So screw you for not being happy. You wait. You wait 12 years. You wait 14 years. So people have to wait. Don't you know that? They're so dismissive about people needing to be grateful to Blizzard. How do you think they feel about their fans? How do you think they feel about the people who watch them? Do you think they think those people should be grateful that they're there for you? He's a condescending, dismissive douchebag. And he's being condescending. What's condescending? He's being condescending about this whole thing. And arrogant and dismissive. And he's not even saying, you know what, maybe I misspoke, maybe I said it wrong. Won't say it. Can't say it. Don't know how to say it. His lips won't make those words. They're taking a big giant leak, just pissing all over the faces of the people who watch them. And I've never met two people, I've never seen two people not only not understand gaming, their careers, I assume. They don't even understand their careers and their audience. They don't understand the audience of what they talk about. Because they don't create games, they just talk about other people who create games and the news and games and stuff like that. So not only do they not understand their own audience, they don't understand the audience for the things that they're supposed to love. They've diverged themselves so far, their heads are firmly jammed up their own asses that they can't see anything but their own shit. Actually, there should be they should come out of the asshole closet. Good metaphor. Like, there's an asshole closet. This would be something AVGN would like. Like, instead of the gay flag, it'd be a shit flag. And it would just be different colors of shit. Like green poop, brown poop, runny poop, diarrhea poop, poop, poopy. Wave that poop flag. That's what it is. It's asshole pride flag. They're proud to be an asshole and a condescending asshole. So, in short, he's never been good.